ladies and gentlemen. I'm the film attorney. And today's movie is one of those controversial, banned in several countries type of movies. Which means I had to do some traveling. So I set out to find this Serbian film, taking me to strange places. What's your pleasure, sir? Yes. I was wondering if you had a movie called a Serbian film. Get out! Hey, now wait a second, it's just a dang. Get out now, sir!
Dude, do you have one of like those boxes that summons a demon to devour your soul?
Aisle 3 next to Snow Globe. A Serbian film. Meeting strange people. And after all that looking, after all that flying and traveling, turns out it was right in my own backyard.
What the fuck you want?
Alright, like I hear you got this certain movie, I kinda need it.
Looking for a Serbian film there, right?
Yeah, that one. You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Looks like something creep like you get off on.
Now, what is it with this movie? Is it really that bad?
Or is it that good? Bet you $20 you got a hard on by the end of that thing there.
By the way, you ever getting out of my backyard?
Yeah, sure. You take that precious piece of mule fuel you were looking for with me.
Alright, fine. You can have a week.
Weak my ass. Stay as long as I damn well want. Fuck you and fuck your mother with a trout. Fucking creep.
Bitch.
Serbian film is like the Two Gals, One Cup of horror movies. It's disgusting, it's shocking, and morally repugnant. So much so that it actually has audience reaction videos. But is this movie really as bad as they say? Well, let's find out. But this is a foreign film, so that leaves one important question.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Miloše, čuo si šta sam ti rekla?
Dang it, I gotta read this.
A Serbian film is about a retired porn star, Milos, trying to raise his family. He ends up desperate for money, ends up taking a job he shouldn't have with some insane fucker who won't tell him exactly what he's doing in his little porn film. Milos' son also apparently gets turned on by watching his father's porn collection, and they have a few talks with him about sperm and masturbation. You know, the kind of stuff every 5 to 7-year-old should be thinking about. I don't know what's better, his mom telling him that his sperm is going to his eyes now, so he better go to bed, or his dad telling him how to masturbate, but it's best to save it for nighttime instead of the middle of the park. So I hope you enjoyed the family-friendly masturbation lessons.
Well, it's better he learn it there than on the streets. Like we did.
Hey kid, you thirsty?
Well, you'd have to expect ex-porn stars to handle this sex stuff a little bit differently with their kids than your average primetime sitcom TV dad.
Sex is, it's like a car.
Oh, and it's not even just his son that watches his porns. No, his brother does it too while he's having sex, no less, and he sits there marveling at how his brother can hold an erection for so long.
Well, sometimes siblings do tend to covet the success of the other. And plus, given his creepy demeanor, I'm going to go ahead and say he's going to be important in the film later.
It's nothing, absolutely nothing compared to what the movie's about to do. To stop Milos from quitting, bearded fucking asshole lunatic decides to show him one of his other films to convince him to stay.
Alright, here it is. The scene that got this movie banned in multiple countries. Alright, I'm ready. Lay it on me. Turn this off now. Off. Turn it off. Dang it, turn it off! Turn it off! Dang, turn it off! Turn it off! Excuse me, I need a short recess.
Where do you go?
As your attorney, I'm advising you to keep the fuck away from me.
But it's art. It's an allegory of the Serbian
I
government.
don't care what it is. I'm going to the men's room, okay? Can you just stay out here, alright? What'd you say, Vern?
Yo, getting the links this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
So I hear you're getting a newborn porn case.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I've seen some rough stuff in my time, but this one's a humdinger. Not even sure I can defend it artistically.
Well, we all close out someday. Can't win them all. Oh, feels like the judge.
Well, I'm getting back at it. Whew. All right, let's do this. Now, where the hell's my client?
It's art.
All right, I'm back. God dang it, I left my glasses in the men's room. Now, hell with it.
Why would you put that in your movie? Why would anyone write that?
Truthfully, any idiot trying to be more sick and more shocking than the last guy who was the most sick and the most shocking could think of this. In fact, this might be the lowest common denominator.
But it's art.
And if the movie was honest about that, instead of pretending that it was, what is this supposed to be again?
It's an allegory of a Serbian government.
I don't even know what that means. Maybe that's because you buried that message 6 feet under newborn porn subtext. However, it's not a real baby. It's not a real baby, is it?
It's a dummy.
Oh, thank God. Because while I hate giving this movie credit, I gotta say, the special effects work in this scene is pretty good. Although a waste, I'm sure everyone who worked on the special effects in this scene probably killed themselves afterwards.
Newborn porn! Newborn!
They give Milos a drug cocktail that makes him an insane sex and murder machine. He chops a woman's head off while screwing her, and no, doesn't stop either. He then wakes up 3 days later and has to piece together what happened, and to put it short, they have him screwing a figure on the ground all covered up. You think it's gonna be that little girl? Well, guess what? That's not even sick enough! No! It's his son!
Well,
It's an allegory of a...
that line again. What does that even mean? What does that have to do with these guys making Aristocrats the movie?
If you want to make a movie about the Serbian government, make a movie about the Serbian government!
Well, wait, hang on a second. If a movie about an alien eating people on a spaceship is a metaphor for sex, or zombies eating people in a mall is a statement about consumerism, then I can buy a movie where death by penis is common as a symbol of government invasiveness. So this movie's just as correct in its allegorizing as any of these other films.
Thank you.
Shut up.
And they reveal it's his brother beside him, screwing his wife, and I don't know if he did it under drug cocktail influence or not. Luckily, bearded insane fuck dies, his brother dies, and the guards die, and Milos even kills the last one with his dick. I'm sure that'd be very funny right now if I wasn't so fucking disgusted.
Yeah, and if I wasn't down $20.
No one in the world needed a fucking movie about this!
Serbian film is sick, shocking, and morally repugnant. Reminds me of another film made in the year of our Lord 1973. A little movie called The Exorcist. And while The Exorcist is considered a horror masterpiece now, at the time, scenes like this offended and sickened audiences as much as this newborn porn sequence does. But we know that scene will never lose potency. God help us if it does. But unlike demons and Satan, the child sex trade is something we do know to be a grim reality. Yet there's not a lot of films talking about it. So for a horror film to give you a look into that world with no mercy, no apology, as this film bravely does, it might just create a little awareness for the issue, if nothing else. Even if the director did intend to send a different message, and despite never wanting to see this film again, it is very beautifully shot, well acted, quite horrific, and all around a good movie. It just takes you to places you never want to go again. I'm the film attorney, and for now, the defense rests. Yep, there they are. Alright, see you at tee-off, Fern.